Okay, now kita tengok soalan number 2. A vertical object is placed in front of spherical mirror and the linear magnification of the image is 3. If an upright image is formed 30 cm from the center of the pole, question A, state the type of the mirror, sketch a ray diagram to show formation of the image, calculate the distance of the object, and then calculate the focal length of the mirror. Now we highlight the information first. So kita ada vertical object, which is with linear magnification of the image, which is 3, and then the image form is upright, which is 30 cm from the pole. Okay, so kita ada M sama dengan 3, and then we have V, which is 30 cm, and then kita ada upright image, so information upright image dekat sini. Okay, so remember I've mentioned in the previous video, kalau kita punya image tu upright, dia punya pasangan akan jadi virtual. So kalau virtual, ingat semula kalau virtual, okay, dia image yang terbentuk ni adalah dekat belakang cermin. So it will be at the back of the mirror, which means dia akan jadi negative. So V dekat sini akan jadi negative. So you need to include the sign convention here. Okay, so first one, okay, we want to state the type of the mirror. So whether it is convex ke ataupun concave. Okay, before we can determine the type of the mirror here, okay, kita determine dahulu image properties. So dekat sini kita sudah tahu it is a virtual, and then it is upright, and then last one we need to know the size of the image. So dekat sini kita dibagi M sama dengan 3, di mana maksudnya image yang terbentuk adalah 3 kali ganda daripada objek, meaning that it is magnified. So we have magnify here. Okay, so when we want to determine whether the mirror is concave or convex, kita always start with convex, because we know that convex dia ada satu sahaja properties. Okay, so we know that convex properties dia adalah VUD, right? Which is virtual, upright and diminished. So no matter what, dia akan always VUD. Okay, now kita ada VU and M. So maksudnya bukanlah convex lah. So it's not gonna be convex because it's not, the image is magnified. Because kalau convex, kita always diminish. So kalau bukan convex, meaning that it will be concave. So first one, it will be concave. Okay, so question B, we need to sketch the diagram. So bila kita sketch, so kita sketch macam ni kan. We start with principal axis, and then we have the concave. So lukis concave. And then let's say this one shadow dia lah dekat belakang. So this one will be front, this one will be back. And then kita tahu kalau concave, okay, dia bulat macam ni kan, maksudnya center dia dekat sini, dekat depan. So we have here center, and then in between the center will be the F, the focal point. Okay, so now properties kita tadi adalah virtual, upright and magnify. Okay, if we refer back to the notes here. Okay, so now we have VUM kan tadi, virtual, upright and magnify. So kalau kita tengok kat sini, ni adalah image yang terbentuk. So dia bukan virtual, bukan dekat depan lah maksudnya. So we left with this one, which is VUM. So image yang terbentuk adalah virtual, upright and magnify. Ni adalah position number 5, meaning that object dekat position number 5 dekat sini, which is U will be equal less than F. So maksudnya objek kita adalah dekat depan daripada F. So kita akan letak objek tu dekat sini, depan dekat F ni. And then bila kita mau lukis dia punya line, so remember the first thing we need to do adalah draw straight line, and then dia akan reflect balik, passes through the F. So kita buat satu garis straight line which is passes through the F. So kalau dekat belakang dia akan jadi dotted line, kat depan dia akan jadi one full line. Okay, so that's the first one. And then second one, start dekat point yang sama, dia must pass through the center of curvature. So bagi satu straight line, dan straight line ni mesti pass through the center of curvature. Okay, kita akan start dekat titik ni lah, titik dekat top of the object. Okay, it will be something like this. And then kalau dekat belakang dia akan jadi dotted line, and then dekat depan cermin ni dia akan jadi one full line. Okay, macam tu. So dekat mana intersection tu, kat situlah kita punya image yang terbentuk. So lukis image. So this will be the object, this will be the image. And then jangan lupa letak dia punya pointer. So here dia akan jadi macam ni, and then reflect balik. So sama juga untuk this one, then dia akan reflect balik. Okay, so if you see the image here, image yang terbentuk ni adalah dia adalah lebih besar daripada objek kan, which is magnified, and then upright. So kalau terbentuk dekat belakang dia adalah virtual. So samalah macam yang information yang dibagi tadi, virtual, upright and magnified. Okay, so that will be for question B. Okay, now question C. We have to calculate the distance of the object. So we want to calculate distance of the object, which means dia adalah value for u. Okay, and then we know that v is negative 30 cm. Okay, so how to find u? Kita ada there are two formulas we can use actually. We have 1 over f is equal to 1 over u plus 1 over v. And then we have m, which is equal to negative v over u. Okay, now, in order to find u, okay, kalau guna first formula, kita kena ada v dan f. Okay, but we're not given the f kan, kita ada focal length, we're not given. Okay, so kita tidak boleh guna this formula lah. And then second formula, in order to find u, we need to have the information for v and then m. So now kita ada v, and then m pun kita dibagi, so we can use this formula here. So m is equal to negative v over u. M adalah 3, v adalah negative 30 divided by u. So u will be equal to 10 cm. Okay, so next one, calculate the focal length of the mirror. So now we want to find the value for f. So tadi kita boleh gunakan, because we already have u and v, so we can use this formula to find f. So just masukkanlah all of the value, di mana u adalah 10, v adalah negative 30, so we always include the negative sign here. So f akan jadi sama dengan 15 cm. Okay, so that will be the answer for question D, and this one is question C.